Welcome to the Average Rook. We're still playing Quest for Glory 2 Trial by Fire, and we should be incredibly close to the getting to Raseir. We've got like 3 or 4 days left. Day is dawning on day 13. We've only got one thing we need to do today. So let's get through our meal time, and then we'll cut ahead to what we need to do. Okay, let us exit the inn. We've got one thing that we need to do today. We need to map travel. No, we don't want to do the compass setting. We need to map travel to the Fighters Plaza. Oh, good lord, my throat is bad. Hold on 1 second while I get myself a butter menthol. Let us go into the guild hall. Apparently, we need to collect a note. That earth elemental be plenty tough, but you sure be tougher. This note was left here for you. You read the crumpled paper with a nearly illegible scroll. If you know what's good for you, you will obey orders. We will leave them here. If you don't follow them, you'll be sorry. We are watching you. All right, we got the attention of somebody. So that's all that we need to... Ugh. Exit out of here. Okay. All we needed to do. So now we need to go back to the Kata Inn. We need to sleep until evening, eat, then sleep until the next day. I'll cut ahead to the next day because that's the most important day. All right. Welcome, hero. Oh, Abdul has come to greet us. Let's go normal animation and sit by him. See what he has to say. He'll probably say something about the new elemental we have to battle. Alas, again, our great city is in peril. The most feared of all elementals has been unleashed upon us. The water elemental. Ask about water elemental. A water elemental in the fountain of town would be the greatest of misfortunes. We should all die of thirst. So the water elemental would suck all of the water from the fountain in the fountain plaza, and there would be an immense drought. All right, we're done with that. Let us exit out of the inn. So now, we need to map travel to the fountain plaza. We should have everything that we need for it, and you have until day 16 to get rid of this water elemental, or you get a game over. A lot of this game is like that, in case you haven't noticed. All right, hold on 1 second while I just look at my notes. Okay, so we need to get close, but not too close, or otherwise she'll suck the water out of us. Put down water skin. Okay, we put down the water skin and she's gonna get into that. But in order to get her out of the fountain, we need to use bellows. And the air elemental will push her out of the fountain, I'm assuming. And she will get sucked into the water skin. Take water skin. You pick up the water skin that now contains the essence of the water elemental. Well, that was pretty good. So now what have we got? We got 4 full water skins. Kind of need 5 of them. Well, we do need to go to the Fighters Plaza anyway, so let's go back to the Fighters Plaza and buy another water skin. All right. Let us, we can fill it later. What's the time right now? Day is dawning on day 14. Plenty of time for what we need to do. So now we need to head over to the, actually we could just map travel over to the guild hall. We need to go into the Adventurers Guild. Today is good day for fighting practice. Every day is good day for fighting practice. This piece stuck to the door with knife. I think maybe you should find better place to pass notes, but we don't reciprocate the notes that are given to us. So what does the note say? Tomorrow night is your last night. You'll get your final orders then. Be seeing you. All right, now we have to exit the guild again. And we need to map travel, if we can hurry it up, to the Palace Plaza. I actually don't know why I'm hurrying up these episodes. We are again in your debt. Your name will be told in the tales of the kata as long as there are kata to tell them. All right. We kata tried to think of some way to say how much we are grateful. Please accept this gift of a sapphire pin. May it do you good. Yay. You take the sapphire pin and place it through your lapel. So you are now a true friend to the kata. All right. I don't really know why I'm hurrying this up. Part of it is probably due to my attention span because of ADHD. But I really don't know why I'm hurrying this up because if all of you have been keeping track, you know that the Final Fantasy VII remake was planned for March. It is now planned for April the 10th. And that is doubly bad for me because, one, I have to figure out what games to play before then. And 2, that means the Final Fantasy VII Remake is going to coincide with the Cyberpunk 2077. So that means I may have to manipulate my upload schedule just to play both games back to back. I mean, it may get me some views, but it's going to be a bit tricky. So now that we've dealt with that, so now we just have to go back to the Cattail Inn and do the whole evening, day is dawning spiel again. So I'll cut ahead to the next day. The next day, the Enchantress Aziza sends you this message of gratitude, requests that you visit her home tomorrow. It is said that Uhura at the Guild Hall has a message for you as well. That is the first place that we need to go to. But first, we need to deal with this spiel. Okay, let us slowly exit the guild, not the guild, the inn, as we have to in order to use the map travel. Oh, good, the beggar's here again. Centime for the poor, Fendi, centime for the poor. I'll give you more than a centime. I'll give you a dinar. What a wonder! Is this a dream? Oh, Effendi, there is no end to your goodness. Alright, so now we need to map travel, come on, read map travel to the Adventurers Guild. We also need to get to the Fountain Plaza in order to fill up our water skins. My spear arm is getting tired of just holding Simba. Good thing for you too if we practice today. This time the note be stuck to the door with an old sword. Tell your friend I will show him where to stick it the next time. So what does the note say this time? The note says, at nightfall tonight, go to the door at the end of Saif Dab, off Askeri Dab. Obey or you'll regret it. That is a little ominous, but it shouldn't be too much trouble. So now we need to exit the guild hall. We should go to the Fighters... No, not the Fighters Plaza. We need to go to the Fountain Plaza, because I want to fill up the water skin that I just picked up. So I'm just going to do that. So now we need to map travel back to the Cattail Inn. But this time, instead of going to the next day, we need to sleep until evening. Until dawn, until evening. Awaken much refreshed. Welcome, hero. Alright, sit. Do all of the eating spiel, and then we need to hightail it over to, the Fighters Plaza. Okay, exit out of the inn. Now, hopefully we'll be able to complete this in time in order to, get to the inn and sleep there. Otherwise, it's going to be a little bit annoying having to get to the Oasis. But I keep forgetting how to get to the Oasis. So, we need to map travel to the Fighters Plaza. And then, take the North Passage. That is the East Passage. The North Passage should be down here, technically. Right from the guild door. North, the sort of step. Yeah, okay, we need to go this way. And once we go through this passage, we need to follow once. And then there should be a door on middle left. Thank you. Middle left. Then follow once. Then take the right fork. And then follow 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Enter the ajar door. I want to go in. Thank you. The room is in total darkness. As you enter, you can't stand where you are. You will now face the most important decision of your life. Are you a man or just a craven coward? Stand and obey or now run away. Your mind is a jumble of half-completed thoughts. You hear heavy footsteps beside you as something grabs you and starts to take away your equipment. You find you are being dragged by your arms. You find yourself turned around and something heavy and cold is attached to your arms with a solid clank. Oh boy. Got to save here. So now we're in the Fighters Guild. You have 10 seconds to retrieve your weapon. Break chains. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh boy. 9. Break him, break him, break him. 10. And now we just have to avoid this guy. Now we just have to pick up our equipment. You retrieve your equipment and turn to face your adversary. So just keep whacking until it hits. Although you might have to do a little bit of tact if you're not doing what I'm doing. The voice calls to you. Do not finish him. No, do not finish him. Say no. That is the honorable way. What a turkey. Even when you win, you don't have the guts to finish the task. Never show mercy to an enemy. Isn't that right, Waleed? That's right, boss. Your real sword is in the other room. You have been tested to prove your worthiness to join the Eternal Order of Fighters. You can fight, and you've got some guts, but you just can't obey a simple order. We figured we'd let you join EOF, despite the fact that you failed. You are admitted to the beginning rank of our order. You are now a Brothersaurus. Welcome to EOF. You are shown the secret handshake, you learn the secret password, might is right, and you are given the secret membership token with your name, rank, and serial number engraved upon it. After you pay 5 dinars for membership fees, you are taken into the other room to celebrate. The next morning, you can't remember what the party afterwards was like and have no idea when or how you got to bed. You awake with a terrible headache and feel very sick. Somehow this just isn't your idea of how a hero should be. Well, at least we didn't have to do the whole worry about whether we were going to get back or not. Alright, let us sit and deal with all of this eating stuff. This is our last day in Shapeir. So now, we need to stock ourselves with as many healing items as possible. Not just because the next bit is going to be hard, but because this carries over into the next game. Okay, so how much dinar do we have? We have a lot of dinar, and we are carrying a lot of weight. Healing and mana are like the main things I think you need to pick up. Let me just check my notes. First thing that we should do, the poet Omar will thrill all who hear with his words of song after the setting of the sun in our own inn. Well, isn't that good to hear? Alright, so exit inn, go around the city and speak to the rest of the Kata. We can always do that. It has been said that you are going to journey to Raseir. The Kata all hope for your safety and wish for your success, friend of the Kata. Go to the read map. Map travel to Fighters Plaza. There is no doubt that you are the hero all the Kata have waited for. You are truly wonderful to travel to Raseir to restore our home. I do what I can. It has been spoken on the streets that you journey to Raseir. Surely our homeland will be returned. May good fortune watch over you always. Talk to all of them. So the next thing that we need to do is we need to go into the apothecary and buy as many healing and mana pills as we possibly can. Let's just quickly map travel. Okay, do we need to get your attention again? Of course we do. Hello. I did not notice you come in. I have heard a rumor that you are taking a caravan to Raseir. It would be best if you purchased some extra pills to take with you. Bargain. Healing pills. Because you are such a fine person, I will sell you 4 doses. There is a special money-back guarantee with every pill I sell. If you die because of a pill, I will gladly refund your money. Thanks. Okay, so how many? Well, we got 8 healing pills. Let's buy another set and then 2 sets of the mana pills. Okay. We have now got 12 healing pills and 12 mana pills. That should be enough for what we need to do. So now that we've done with that, we need to map travel. Oh, but first we need to exit out of this, because that's how this game works. I wonder if this is the same for the VGA version, because I know there's a VGA version of this. I'll put a link in the description. And the VGA version, I think, is actually free to download off the official website. So now we have to read map and map travel over to the Enchantress. We need to knock. I think there's going to be a special thing that happens when we go there. Knock. Enter the door. Hi, Aziza. You have saved the city through your resourcefulness and bravery. You are very much a hero. Welcome to my home, Rook. May your deeds be remembered forever. I worked some magic last night to uncover information about your trip to Raseir. I need to discuss this with you. Come in, sit down, and we shall speak. I can't greet. Oh, Saurus is here for some bloody reason. Rogue the Saurus? Was it Roget? Welcome, stranger. I shall be honored to have you for a guest. Perhaps he has a Saurus Throtus? You... Come in, we shall all sit and see what we shall see. You are obviously enchanted, so we need now to see what is your true form. And what does she... Water of wisdom, liquid of life, I call upon thee 3 times 3. Mirror without what lies within, so we shall have the true to see. Look into the water and we shall see your true form. Oh boy. Is that the Emir Ar Saldin? There was good reason why my spell could not locate you in Raseir. You are under a most powerful enchantment. The caster must be a very skilled wizard to craft such a spell. Water of wisdom, liquid of life, knowledge now is what I seek. Reveal the caster of the spell upon the one which I bespeak. And the spellcaster is... Is that Adavis? You must take the caravan to Raseir. I will keep the Emir with me for safekeeping, while you find the means to restore him to his rightful shape. We are all hoping for your success, hero, and eagerly await the pleasure of your return. Farewell, Rook. Alright, that was done. Okay, how much time have we got? Because this is going to be the last day that you have in Shapeir, you have to do whatever you need to do. So if you want to go fight things and get points, do so. If you want to earn money, do so. If you want to get more pills, both healing and mana, do so. If you want to talk to the Kata, do so. You want to do all of this now. It is the last day to do so. So the last thing, or at least the next thing, map travel to the Adventurers Guild. So, hero, not being content with having merely saved the city, I see that you are about to attempt to save the land of Shapeir as well. You have proven yourself both brave and resourceful by your actions. The journey you are about to make is to a very dark and dangerous place. The foe you will face is very powerful in the ways of magic. Be wary and alert, for you will be surrounded by enemies. Yet trust your instincts, my friend, for you may still make allies by your actions. All of us in the city will be hoping for your safety, for all know of the seriousness of your mission. May fortune smile upon you, Rook. Keep your weapon handy, hero, and don't let your enemies get you. You and I maybe practice some more when you get back. If you will permit it, my friend, perhaps you and I could practice with weapons before you go. I happen to know some skills with weapons that might help you on your mission. Let's see what happens if we just go in here. Maybe he will come with us? Let's see what happens. Yep. And just gotta keep doing this and fight him until he submits. You are good, very good. Soon you will be a master with your sword. However, the real battle is not always won by a swing or a thrust. To fight with honor is not always easy. Sometimes the way of honor will seem foolish to those that have none. Nevertheless, without honor, there is no victory. With honor, there is no real defeat. There we go. Sometimes you have to press enter for these things if it screws up. Maybe I could have done that for when the mounting thing screwed up. But I've already buffed our skills up, so there's nothing we really need to do left. Except, no. It is such a simple thing to walk this rope. Surely you have the skill. You will gain 5 dinars for me. Would you wager with me? No. There's no one of my courage among you. Will no one take my challenge? I don't want to do anything that will peg me as a thief. Or a rogue, or whatever. So now, let us map travel to the Cottage Tail Inn and sleep until evening. I'll cut ahead, waken much refreshed. Alright. Our last night of entertainment. The poet will soon speak, if you will but be seated. The Sultan of Shapeir has now decreed that this hero is a hero here indeed, for actions fundamental in dispelling elementals, a reward for he who freed us with all speed. From the Sultan Harun al-Rashid, may he reign forever, we present thee with this purse for thy services most brave and daring against the elementals of earth and water. You receive a reward of 100 dinars. We could buy a lot with this. Unfortunately, we don't have the time to do so. Hey, what am I gonna even do with the dinars? Except maybe whatever I can do in Raseir. In the month of the serpent, in the year of the spear, darkness passed over the town of Raseir. And the rumor has been said that the old emir was dead, for Aris al-Din had seemed to disappear. The emir had a brother who quickly took the throne, but the shadow lurking under soon was known. For the Kata were exiled, and Raseir was then defiled by the rules and regulations that were shown. The Sultan sent his men to restore Raseir to right, but they did not even have the chance to fight. For as they crossed the land, a tremendous storm of sand forced his forces to retreat from their plight. So now the rumors told of the city of Raseir that the darkness shadows everything in fear, and he that now does rule has the emir as his tool. Disobedience brings punishment severe. The moral of the story, as the best of tales must tell, of the horrors of the orders that befell, is the simple corollary that the hero must be wary ere his journeys to that shadow's citadel. And we bid him luck. Oh crap. As you travel to Raseir, Rook, know that all of us in Shapeir wish for your safety and the success of your mission. I believe that is it. Alright, order food. There's one little thing that I want to do before I go to sleep, and I want to ask the poet Omar something. I'm not sure it'll work. Ask about Sultan. There is a Sultan in the land of Shapeir who speaks but truth and counsels all to hear, to whom all the people praise and cheer, the righteous rejoice and the foul all fear. The Sultan Harun al-Rashid, may his name be known always, is the most powerful and perceptive ruler. Alright, I didn't get the information that I wanted. So let us sleep to the next day, and I believe we may have to stop then. Actually, I think I might go into auto mode the moment we do. Let us see. Before the sun has risen over the mountaintops, you are awakened by Shamin, who tells you that even now, the caravan to Raseir is preparing to depart. Shima greets you as you leave the room with some breakfast and supplies to take with you. The inn is filled with Kata merchants, who wish you luck upon your departure. As you pass through the gates of Shapeir, the gate guard presents you with a new Saurus, a gift from the Sultan. Ahead in the desert sands awaits a mass of Saurai and riders being led by the caravan master, a huge centaur who orders the caravan into motion before the sun can be seen. You ride out to join in this new adventure, pausing only to watch the sunrise. What the heck is that? Hello, dude. Whoa, okay. The caravan comes under siege from hundreds of nomadic brigands. Your small group is vastly outnumbered. The situation looks grim. And it'll give us a, intermission. Of course it would. Okay. I think we'll probably end it here. Because next day is gonna get very real. And I have no idea if I'll be able to complete that in one episode or two. But in the next episode, we shall be starting in Raseir. Hopefully I'll be able to pause it before anything happens. So, thank you so much for stumbling onto one of the most average gaming channels out there. Like and subscribe for more if you enjoy the video. And check the corresponding playlist over there for more Quest for Glory episodes. I'm the Average Rook. See you soon. And thanks so much for watching.